Okay, so today we're going to be doing a get ready with me chit chat kind of. So I'm going to be just speaking a little on an assumption that I don't know if it's an assumption or well, it was initially a first impression, but then I'm thinking that it's probably an assumption as well. So I put up this question on my social media. I was just asking people to give me like what is your first impression of me, because I wanted to make a video, so I was expecting a couple of stuff coming in so I could make a video on that. But it was so funny because I had more so the same first impression. Like everybody had the same thing to say. I'm a snob, I'm stuck up, I am shy, I am full of myself, basically in that range of stuff. So it was just a bunch of messages which said the same thing. So in summary, that's exactly what they were saying. So I was like, okay, well, I'm actually getting ready because I have a friend who has a birthday get together kind of, and she invited us to her house. So I was like, well, since I'm going to be doing my makeup, I might as well just speak on the couple of assumptions, because since 90 or 80% of the assumptions said the same thing, I was like, oh well, I could just make a video talking about that specific thing. Now, I can be rude, which is true, but at the same time, I am more so quiet. Not even rude. I will probably be rude if I'm called to be, not just unnecessarily. Like, obviously, being rude is not a great thing. But I'm not rude for no reason. So if you give me a reason to talk to you any kind of way, I'll definitely do that. I don't know, people take things differently. One like me, first of all, like I mentioned in the video prior to this one about anger and anger issues, I don't take things very well. So if I do misread what is said to me or a situation, it's possible that I am rude. And sometimes people will just say, oh, you're rude because obviously you're kind of feeling yourself, so to say, or you're thinking more of yourself than you actually are. In my case, that's not what it is. In my case, it's more like I don't like talking to people. That's just me. I don't like talking to people. I don't really care for much interaction. If I don't usually talk to you, I find it hard to talk to you. So I'm not good at interacting with people. I'm not good at starting random conversations with people. I like recently, or like for probably the past couple of years, I really try, but it's really not my thing. So I try just because of these kind of comments where probably most of my life people have been, oh, you're stuck up, or I've gotten feedback maybe from friends and be like, oh, this person we were with said that you were kind of rude, well, that they feel like you're rude. And sometimes even people will just say stuff like that, even when they have never actually even had one conversation with you or have never experienced you being rude. They just end up saying, oh, so and so is rude, and I don't know how you're friends with her. I'm not rude to everyone, or I'm not rude for no reason. So if you give me no reason to be rude, I'm not going to be rude. The most is I won't say anything to you, and I don't say anything not because I'm trying to be stuck up, just because I don't like conversation. I don't really like talking to people. So if you know me and we talk, just know I'm really trying. I'm really, really trying, because I would rather not say anything. And I had this, I don't know if it's a bad habit, but I had this habit of maybe if I'm out with friends, or maybe a friend invited me to a thing where I meet other people that I don't really know, I won't say anything. I could sit there the whole evening and not really say much. I I mean, if you're like me, let me know in the comments. Oftentimes I will try to I will really try to engage in conversation, but the rest of the time I won't. And it used to be worse before, because I will not say anything to anybody. I'll just sit there and just watch people interact with each other and talk. And then at the end of the evening, I leave, and I'm not bored. I'm not bored at all, or I'm not trying to prove a point. It's just the way I am, and I like things that way. I don't mind business that does not concern me. So if it's not my business, I won't speak on it. I don't speak if I am not spoken to. Also, I noticed that most of the people who message me that are probably people I have not really interacted with, because people who know me and know me very well know I really don't. I'm not spiteful, right? I'm not spiteful, so I'm not going to act some type of way just to make you feel bad or to embarrass you or whatever. Like, I'm not that kind of person. So I just noticed that people who usually make those kind of comments speak mostly from the outside looking in. So it's the perception that they have of you, or what they think that they see. So they base themselves off of that. It's like, okay, I think she's this kind of person, and I think he's this kind of person. And so I judge him based on what I think that he is, not actually knowing them for a fact. Because I've actually had people come back to me and be like, oh, I thought you were so and so. I thought you were a snob, or I could have never imagined talking to you like this, or like you being this cool or whatever. And I learned earlier on not honestly to judge people like based on their demeanor in public. So if in public you have the tendency of not saying anything, just being quiet, I think I kind of get people just because I'm the same way. I really don't care about what your opinion is about me. I think I even need to practice that more now, because I used to be more like that before. I think I just started cozying up with people more just because of these kind of comments, because it's like, oh, you're always acting weird when other people are around, or this person said you didn't see anything, or this person said, oh, I don't like her because she's like this. Which honestly, I like to think that I'm a cool person and I'm easy to talk to. I won't just talk unnecessarily. I have a bunch of people who did not like me in the beginning, and then just realized that she's not that bad, and we're actually friends today. So if you don't try to understand people around you, those are the kind of assumptions that you make of them. I was on Instagram yesterday, and I think I reposted the tweet. I think it was a tweet that she posted. There's this influencer. Her name is Tony Tone, I think. I really like checking out her page. She has a lot of good stuff on it. So if you're into relationships and life and love and everything in between, definitely check out her page. She posted something on her Instagram that said that it really spoke to me. It's like she doesn't get why people who are quiet or maybe introverted are kind of tagged as being stuck up. And it was mostly in the line of like the assumption in first impression question I put up, and it kind of made sense to me, because honestly I'm actually very shy. Maybe that's why I like this kind of thing, because I talk really fast. And I talk fast because I think it was just a way to be like, I want to be done with that thing real quick, just because I don't want to have to stand there and talk or look at people. I just try to say whatever I have to say really, really fast, so that I'm done with it. I'm ambivert. So I can definitely interact with people, but then I love my alone time. I would rather even be by myself or in my alone time as opposed to be in the presence of people. right? So I don't care for that at all. So yeah, so that was basically the thing. This whole rant is just to say, don't judge people off of what you think, or the perception that you kind of want to have about them. Because honestly, I feel like you guys or people just choose to feel that type of way about others. Like, you don't know this person, but you choose to see them in this light. Me being quiet, or me not honestly wanting to interact with people, doesn't make me stuck up in any way. It just makes me liking my own space and loving my own energy, and not really wanting to interact with other people. And it should be fine, don't you guys think? Like, it should be okay for me to want to be that way, or for people to want to be that way, or other people who are like me. And I don't feel like you should be judged negatively for being like that, because obviously you who is out there and very extroverted is not perfect. You are not a perfect human being. Being that way doesn't make you perfect. It just makes you an extrovert, and that's okay. Nobody's judging you for being that, so why would you judge other people who are more so quiet, who like to keep to themselves, who like to talk to themselves negatively? Yeah, hey guys, I'm back. So I just finished up everything else off camera just because I'm running late. Learn to know people first of all before you judge them. Like, you should not just judge people off of what you think that they are, what you expect that they should be, but like try to actually get to know them, just so that you don't give somebody a bad rep just because that's how you feel. Like, oh, maybe this person is like this and that person is like that. Don't do that. Try to be nicer to people. Try to be more understanding that there are so many different personalities and so many different people. And at the end of the day, also, you are free to feel however you want to feel, and you're free to have an opinion about people. That's up to you. I don't want to stand up, but this is what it looks like. Yeah, so definitely like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you are not subscribed, then what exactly do you think you're doing? Like, subscribe, and like and share. I mean, if you want to. If you don't, well. And yeah, so have a nice day. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out. Bye guys.